Hello, Art111 class. Welcome to the beginning of your semester. I'm sitting outside here in this pretty yard because that is one of the real benefits of online teaching and online learning. I hope you find that it's really convenient for you too and that you can do it anywhere. So this class covers the Renaissance through modern periods. It's an art history class, so you'll be learning about specific artworks and also about the time periods and what was going on for artists at that time, some things about their biography. I think it's a really fun class. I just wanted to give you a little bit of an overview of the class here in this quick welcome video so you know what you're getting into. So the class is divided up into lessons. Generally, there'll be one lesson per week, but for those of you taking the class in the summer, there'll be 2 per week. So for each lesson, you'll have a study guide that you review. You'll read and watch a set of articles and videos that will basically go over the artworks and the ideas from the study guide. Then you'll take a quiz that checks your understanding of what you've learned. And then you'll have an assignment or a project of some type that helps you reflect on those ideas. Sometimes the assignments will have multiple options, so you can make artworks for them or write papers or do discussions. Mostly, I think they're pretty fun assignments. And essentially, the quiz and the assignment together will help you think about all of the readings more carefully and just make sure that you understood the things from this lesson that I wanted you to understand. Every week looks basically the same. There's a couple exceptions, but most weeks will pretty much be, or most lessons, will pretty much have these elements in them. And remember, if you're in summer, you'll have 2 lessons per week. Otherwise, it would be 1 lesson per week. There's one other thing due during the semester, which is a final project. For that, you'll either do a museum visit in person if you can, or if it isn't possible, you'll do an online museum visit. And you'll basically write a paper comparing pieces from the museum to things that we studied in the class. The other option is to do an artwork reenactment. That's a really fun one where you research an artwork in depth and then you reenact it in your house and take a photo. So don't worry about these too much right now because it's not till the end of the semester. But if you'd like to, once you're in the online class, you can scroll down to the bottom and you'll see a final project section and you can look over the instructions for them. People always ask about my late policy in the class, so I wanted to go over that right away. So my late policy is that during the semester, there's 2 times when you can be late on something. I know things always come up, especially in an online class. You can have your computer break, or maybe you'll get scheduled for work when you didn't know that was going to happen. There's lots of things that can happen. So I figure 2 times during the semester, you can just be late on something as late as you need to be. And then when you're ready, you'll turn it in. I keep track of that. And then after you've been late on 2 things, then I don't accept other late work. So I think that that is pretty clear. You don't have to email and tell me when you're going to be late on something. I just keep track and notice. Okay, so here's what you should do now. Go onto the Canvas course and read through the syllabus. Look over the due date sheet too. I have the due date sheet on a separate page on Canvas, and then you can see it's also at the back of your syllabus if you want to print it out. I don't know if any of y'all are this old-fashioned, but I used to really like to print out a due date sheet and stick it on my refrigerator. It helps. And, you know, another thing you could do is potentially put the due dates that you feel like you need to remember into your phone calendar or something like that. But either way, just get acquainted with it so that you know what to expect for the semester. You should also make a plan for when you'll be doing your work for this class. One of the issues that students sometimes have with online classes is that it can be a little bit too easy to just lose track because nobody's like nagging you in the classroom and reminding you what to do. So you should go ahead and make a plan for when you're going to work on the class. I recommend doing it the way you would plan, like when you're going to exercise every week, you know, when you're going to go to the gym or when you're going to study, I don't know, when you're working on your Spanish or something like that. Whatever it is that you are planning for in your life, plan this class the same way. So decide what hours per week you're going to work on it, and that'll help you stay on track. And then the last thing after you've gone over the syllabus and the due date sheet to get you started is you have a first assignment, which is an introduction. Read over the instructions and you'll see just what to do. You can always contact me if you have trouble with it, but I think it's pretty clear. So if you have any questions or you would just like to reach out and say hello here at the beginning of the semester, please do email me. I get back to emails pretty fast, usually within a day. Here's my email address. Oh, I forgot to say my name at the beginning. So my name is Kara Smulevitz. You're welcome to just call me Kara. I'm fine with first names. Okay, that's all I've got for now. Welcome to class. I'm happy you're here.